Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Bible Study Sing Along with Mimi. I'm Mimi, and I am so happy to see you back. We've met a couple of times, and we've talked about the Bible. We've talked about it being God's Word. We've talked about how we can trust it and why. And then we got to know our Bibles. We know that they come in different sizes and colors, but we know that what's important is what's written on the inside, because those are God's words. When we're going through our Bibles, often we will find lists of groups of people or lists of things, and it can help us if we can remember those things, because it will just help us as we continue to learn about the Bible and God's Word. Two of those groups of lists we went through last time. We're going to do that again because they're really important. How many books are in the Bible? 66. How many parts are in the Bible? 2. What are they called? The Old and New Testament. That's how the Bible is put together. And it's so important for us to know our Bibles. So let's go through the books of the Old Testament again. How many books are in the Old Testament? 39. 39. Let's sing our song to help us remember all 39 that are listed as Old Testament books, starting with Genesis. Are you ready? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st Kings, 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and the last book, Malachi. All 39 books of the Old Testament. Let's move to the New Testament, where we have a list of 27 more books. Ready? Start with Matthew. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts and the letter to the Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians and Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus and Philemon, Hebrews and the book of James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd, 3rd John, Jude, and Revelation. And there we go. We've gone through all 66 books. Let's look back up here at our bookshelf again. Do you see all those books? There are 66 books on those shelves. Can you imagine trying to carry that around? We can do it. We carry it around under one cover, the Bible, God's Word. Those are two lists that are very important. The Old Testament list of books, the New Testament list of books. But as we get to know our Bibles better, we're going to be able to pick out some other lists that's going to be good for us to know. For example, there was a man named Jacob who was named in the Old Testament. He had 12 sons, 1 daughter. You girls out there, can you imagine having 12 brothers? Her name was Dinah, and she had 12 brothers. Remembering Dinah's not so hard, but remembering 12 boys' names is hard, especially boys' names that are kind of hard for us to pronounce. But if we learn a song, I think it'll help us. The oldest was named Reuben. Listen to this song and see if you think it can help you. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin, all were Jacob's sons. 12 sons. 12. That number 12. Remember 12. There were 12 sons. That's another list that we can remember. Another list of people are the judges. There were 15 judges. Sometimes people think only 14 of them were true judges appointed by God, but in this song, one of them that's listed is considered a judge. He was in that time period. Again, we've got some unusual names, hard to remember, but if we put it to a song, it might help us to remember. We're going to start with a man named Othniel. Are you ready? Othniel, Ehud, Shamgar, Deborah, Gideon, Abimelech, Tola, Jer, Jephthah, Ibzan, Elon, Abdon, Samson, Eli, and Samuel. 15 names there, but that song can help us to remember the judges. Another group of people were special friends of Jesus. They were special helpers of Jesus. Originally, he chose 12. As time went on, 2 more were added, and that's 14 names in total that we need to remember because they were very, very special to Jesus, called the apostles. And there's a song that can help us remember them. Are you ready? Jesus called them one by one, Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Next came Philip, Thomas too, Matthew and Bartholomew. James, the one they call the less, Simon, also Thaddeus, the 12th apostle Judas made. Jesus was by him betrayed. Matthias then took Judas' place to preach to men of every race. Paul 3 preaching trips did make and went to Rome for Jesus' sake. Yes, Jesus called them. Yes, Jesus called them. Yes, Jesus called them, and they all followed him. There are other groups of numbers too. We will learn about the 3 kings over Israel. We had Saul, David, and Solomon. 3 sons of Adam and Eve who were named, whose names were mentioned in the Bible, Cain, Abel, and Seth. Noah built the ark, had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. There are just a lot of names and a lot of things that kind of go together. And it's good for us to learn them and to be able to say them as we learn more and more about the Bible. Well, as we end another session here, I'm going to remind you that we need to let our light shine. Remember that dark room? Remember flipping on a light? Remember how it glows and it shines? It's a bad world. You do something good and it shows up, just like a light in a dark room. Always do what's right. Always listen to Mom and Dad. And remember, God's word is true. We can trust it, and we can know that they are words to live by. So till I see you again, be good, let your light shine, and I'll see you next time. Bye.